I decided to film myself programming to kind of see what I could learn about my process from that. And the first thing I tried was this video to implement reduce and map in JavaScript. And this is kind of a commentary on my process, I guess. So we're going at 4x speed, so this took about 15 minutes. You can see that I've jumped right in with making reduce, and I haven't started with tests or anything, just to kind of keep my momentum going and keep some of that inspiration. Though I will start with tests or do tests a little bit later. I kind of wish that I'd set things up so that I had a daemon that would rerun my code every time it changed, but I didn't do that. Now I do like here that I'm trying to get the API right of this method that I'm working on, rather than trying to implement it first. So eventually I settle on initial result, taking a couple of things, and then I worry about the implementation. So that feels like a good decision. Now I've decided to start with some tests, and I'm just going to write a really simple quality test method or function to avoid slowing down to integrate a test library. Okay, so reduce is looking pretty good, and I start on map and write a test first, which feels cool. And I'm just going to do a super simple map to square every number in an array as a test. Then I decided to pull out some helper functions for the iterate or transformer functions. So there's add there, which reduces the complexity of the calls to reduce and map to hopefully reduce any debugging burden that I have as I get them right. So now I'm trying to settle on a test for map by using reduce to test map. Seems like an okay decision, could be a bit weird later, not quite sure. Now I've decided to start implementing map, and I now make what I think is the biggest mistake of this whole process, which is to try and implement map in one shot. And that implementation I've just done, the return reduce, is pretty far away from a correct implementation. And that flail will now cost me a bunch of time in debugging, which we're going to watch now. So I'm doing lots of console.logging to try and figure out why this map isn't working. So I think what I should have done there is just build up map in much smaller pieces, checking my work as I went, and I think I would have saved time. Okay, still debugging. Alright, now I've got the idea. So I needed to pass in a transformer that would glue together the mapped array, the resulting mapped array. Also, it occurs to me that I should have built up my tests more gradually. So, for example, the initial result method is not going to work if the memo is not passed in, and so probably I should have built up my test suite a little more slowly and gradually. Thanks for watching.